pretty warm out here today, y'all. Hi, welcome. Birdie TV with your girl Lulu. I know it's been a while. Ha! It has been a couple of weeks. I have since pardon this. I'm actually sitting outside on my little tent thing, but let me smooth that a little bit. Nevertheless, it's been a little bit. I know. Um, Life is going on, so great things have been happening. I must say, great things have been happening. Business is booming. Business is booming, baby. Um, However, in the midst of all of that, I have observed a few things, have experienced a few things, and shout out to Cosmic Minds channel. Y'all go follow Cosmic Minds, COZMIK space MIND, right here on YouTube. Great content on all angles and aspects of the universe. So, but my husband and I have been having some great experiences. Our most recent one we had last night. Um, like I said, we're courting. We're trying to see like where our wife is at, right? So we've met this woman and invited her out to hang out and see like what exactly it is we're trying to get accomplished here. Ooh, women are serious business, I tell ya. Women are serious business. So I'm gonna tell you about that, and then I'm gonna go into another reason why women are serious business. Very serious. So, met this girl, invited her over. She came, and she got here rather late. We were supposed to like head out to the beach, kind of just chill out on the beach for the day, come back to a campfire, that whole thing. She just got here like way too late for any of that. So, okay, cool. She comes out, and I did ask her before she came, like, is poly a thing for you? Like, are you familiar with polygyny? Is that? Because I met her on a dating site. And she's like, oh, I'm very open to it. I've never tried it before, but I'm very open and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it in person, like in space, and just, kind of just see what it is. She is very open-minded, very open-minded. So she came and we talked outside, and she told me she's fresh into the States. Um, she's fresh into the States from Jamaica. And so I was like, ooh, bonus, because this Western mindset is something else. Anyway, I'm going to try to speed this up for y'all because I can take rather long to tell a story because I want to give every detail. I don't want to leave anything out and make sure that I'm accountable for myself, right? And give y'all some raw, real deal. But anyway. So she gets here, we're sitting outside, sitting out here, we're talking, had some wine, and she goes on to say how, she just, her last, she'd been single for a year, and her last relationship was, her longest relationship was 7 years with one person, and then 5 years with another person, or 5.5 years, whatever. So, okay. Goes on to explain to us, with no offense, this is what she said, no offense to you because I don't know you, but I'm talking about my husband. But she's done dealing with men because her long-term relationships, I guess, told her after 7 years that she was not his type. So, y'all, I can't make this up. So apparently whoever she dealt with for 7 years, at the end of that 7-year relationship, told her that she was not his type. And it was a whole bunch of other stuff that transpired between them that I'm just not going to get into. But they were like things that, like, sis, you should have already known that he really wasn't about you. But anyway. So she says that to him, and I'm kind of like, okay, so when I did ask you, like, what are your thoughts on polygyny or, one man and multiple wives, you said you're open to it. But yet you get here and say you're not open to men right now because you've had these experiences with this other fella, and now all men are the same. Every man is the same. Every man is whatever, whatever. So, okay, all right. So I just pinned that and let her keep talking. And she goes on to say, you know, well, he started talking with her too. I really wish you would come here so you can say how you felt when she said that she's open to poly, but she does not want to deal with men. Because he's standing right here. So.
You lie.
So.
Well, first of all, and guess what we gonna do? What we gonna do today, baby?
Let the players play.
And guess what? Love to you, love you, love you. Come on, no.
He get on my nerves.
Love you, love you.
He gets on my nerves. Somebody come get him, please. Let me turn this a little bit. Just come on in now. Come on in now. All right. Sit back there then. But yeah. So she goes on to say that she isn't, you know, she doesn't care for men or whatever. So he's like, well, trying to get to the root of like, how did you get here? What happened in life, right? What happened that every man, all these men, because she was saying it as though like it was so many men that she's dealt with that have caused her to be in this mind state of, I'm not only gonna fuck with girls. So okay.
And I'm trying my best not to go off the rails. So.
Right.
So where you will be at? Where you need be at?
So now, the dialogue that y'all had when you was just asking her like, okay, well, what is it that all men are doing? Like, what is it?
Look, ladies, a lot of y'all will say, I got a big heart, I'm an empath, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. And then what happens is, look, y'all, it happens to the best of us. Like I told her, we give our heart, distribute it, whatever you want to say, to the wrong being sometimes. Yeah. I mean, and that's just what it is now. Just like in monogamy, what people call monogamy, because I have to do a whole live about what monogamy truly is, the actual concept. Anyway, go ahead.
No, I just was gonna let you know that this is the name of this episode is Women Are Serious Business. And so one, I want to talk about it from this perspective of even just trying to be with a woman and starting to get to know her and all of her stuff that she have going on, and to realize that she ain't do no work on her own self, and then come to no realizations about her own self and how she can better, what's the word I want to use?
Women are serious business cosmetically. As far as a main weapon, they the main rep, baby, little honey, sweetie, sugar pops. All right, baby, the best way to cripple any warrior, any man, any collection of men is to what? Is to get to the women, baby. All right, so. If it ain't the cosmetic, you got to think about the different warfare. You got economical warfare, mental, spiritual, especially emotional, because women are going on.
Pause. Go ahead. Because what I'm getting at is, Shorty came over on some. On some. I'm open to figuring out what it is.
Y'all dump off too much emotional baggage on the first meeting. Y'all meet people too, yo. Like, yo,
and then that happened.
Yeah.
But only to come to me to tell me that she was coming for information. What I left out is that when I invited her over, she says, am I able to stay the night if I come? So I'm like, all right, yeah. You know, I'm figuring it's gonna be a day, so maybe at the end of the day she may be too tired to drive back to her house. She's about an hour away. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Only to get here and then say, you know, I just wanted to learn about it, and I'm like, okay, cool. So why did you ask to stay the night though, when I've expressed that we're looking for a wife? If you want to just learn, I could have spoke to you over the phone
YouTube,
and had that dialogue.
You got poly
You
groups.
could have
You got
went
YouTube.
and Googled
you
it
got
after I asked you
Look,
about it.
Georgia and Atlanta, they have poly
So,
fest. You got
I was just
poly,
like, I was
everything.
confused as to
you
why.
got Sister Wife the show.
Right. So I was
Ain't it?
confused as to why she would ask to
Shit.
stay the night if she wasn't interested in us on some like real long-term type stuff, right? All of this is leading up to what I'm about to read to y'all and some facts I'm about to give y'all. And how women are serious business. And anyway, we'll get there. So you asked to stay the night with some strangers, inevitably, right? Strangers, people you don't know. You're just meeting today for the first time in person and everything, okay? To then say to me in the background that you're open and you're down for whatever, I just need to tell you what it is that I want you to do. So I'm like, okay, but like, what? I'm like, what do you want to do? Literally, I'm like, well, what do you want to do?
Y'all organs is big business. Go ahead.
She, you know, just, you know, if you want me to lay down with the two of you, or you know, if I just lay down with just you, you know, but I really don't have it for no man. I don't have it for no man. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. You asked to stay the night with me and my husband,
Everybody say do 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 do
who
do.
are
Come on.
polygynous to be exact. Woo! Okay.
And see, this
And
goes
nobody
back to,
said anything
this goes
about-
back to when y'all be like, I just want you to be real. Keep it real. Somebody be real. Rah, 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 rah.
Nobody saying nothing about sex to her. Nobody like was rubbing on her, trying to like. I'm talking about because she was doing so much dumping of
I didn't even come
emotion.
outside to talk to
Facts.
them at first. I just
He
wanted
didn't
them
even
to go
come
ahead and
outside
vibe.
with
I'm
us
playing
at
the goddamn
first.
game, killing zombies and
She
shit.
asked about him, and
Yeah,
that's what
she
made me
ain't.
go. She
I'm-
asked about
I'm
him.
chilling.
You
I'm
hear what I
chilling.
said? She asked about him.
I'm
That's what
chilling.
made me go. Oh,
So
come on,
won't no,
King.
oh, he was thirsty. It won't none of that either.
So for you to do that, to then turn around and say, you know, I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do, but I don't, you know, I don't have no type of space or energy for no man, and I don't want to be in a relationship because all I want to do, I don't want to be in a relationship. All I want to do is work, go get my master's degree, and do all this stuff.
Look, man.
But I want to be in a relationship. What?
But see what I'm saying is, ladies, look. Ultimately, this is what it goes back to what a lot of stuff when I say man means mine. Man means mine. So you should ultimately, I get all of this stuff that's out. I get the info, I get the church, I get the religion, I get the background. Anything you about to give me of any variety of reasons, you see what I'm saying? You have to date a man for his mind. You know what I'm saying? You have to date a woman for her spirit and her soul. You see what I'm saying? Do you get it? You have to date a man for his mind. So what's happening is, okay, yes, someone can present an image of something and say for a moment, what she say? He was down, and a lot of times, lady, y'all meeting these dudes in trauma situations.
And trauma bonding with
In
them
the
because
midst
she was in a struggle bond first,
See what I'm
and the
saying?
dude helped her, and then when she got on her good, he decided he wanted to be in the struggle and went to her for help, and she moved this man in with her. But needless to say, this is what I'm getting at. I ended up asking this girl to leave. I asked her to leave politely and explain fully why she had to go. She had to go.
Y'all be thinking it's me. Y'all be, oh, it's probably him. He
had
probably
to
just
go.
so rough. Ah.
She literally
Lady.
said to both of us in the living room,
Ladies, y'all don't be realizing
she
sometimes
don't
when
want
a
to
mother
be
let
in a
y'all talk
relationship.
long
She
enough,
not
y'all
gonna
be
have
going
no space. She don't have no space for no relationship because she's filling up all of her space, spending all of her energy and all of everything into her job, into her studies, and what else she said? Oh, she picked up another job on the weekend too. So all of this stuff, okay? And then not only that, she furthermore expressed different ways, 3-4 different ways, how she does not like men right now. She's not with being with a man right now. And then turned around and came to me when I was in my bedroom oiling up because she wanted to oil me up, came in there and gonna tell me whatever I want her to do, she's going to do. Because why? Because she wanted to get to me, right? And would do shit that she wasn't even comfortable with in her spirit, because she had some stuff to get over for herself in order to get with the next person, do whatever. But listen, no, we're not about to do none of that. No, you're not about to lay here with me. You're not about to lay here with us. I'm gonna send you home. Because as much as you say you want to be here, you having a good time, and that and the third, baby girl, listen, what you're not gonna do is put none of us in a situation. I ain't gonna allow you to put us in a situation where you can say anything about, oh, he did, and woo, 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 woo. No. We're not doing none of that. None of that. You don't have your mind on right. And so for that purpose, I'm going to send you home. Now, that situation could have played out very differently. Again, I told you, I met this girl on a dating site. Met her on a dating site. Spoke to her for less than 24 hours.
And by the way, ladies, please stop trying to look for friends on a dating site. The main word is dating. But anyway, go ahead.
Spoke to her for less than 24 hours. 2 days went by, and we exchanged numbers. We spoke on the phone for 30 minutes, and she was ready to come and visit. Okay. And then came and visit and had a whole different mindset or whatever. Now I'm going to segue into this. Women are serious business. What if we were not the righteous people that we are?
Or sweet and wholesome.
What if we were not the righteous people that we are?
And wholesome.
Wholesome. Wholesome, righteous, and exact people that we are. And didn't send her home. We didn't send her home. No. It's the people that, oh, you just want to do whatever because you need what. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to set you up with this right here. Yeah, we're going to dog you out tonight, and then we're going to put you in the ring to go ahead and be sex trafficked.
Now, what stats you got?
Because it be the people, listen, y'all, okay. This is why I said women are serious business. And yes, I wrote all of this down because it's so much. It's so much that we do out of desperation for a loving relationship.
Wifey got y'all the rest of the way. I appreciate y'all. Now I'm going to stay in shape.
Oh, love you.
For your day.
So, like, we do so much out of a desperation or being in a desperate place or being so hurt or whatever have you may be for the sake of love, for the sake of acceptance.
To fill some type of
to fill some void. To fill some void. So I'm just gonna read some stats. Y'all, my battery is low on it. I'm gonna wrap this up quick, but I'm gonna read some stats and put full circle for you, because the reason why I went through all of that and telling that dialogue of what we went through on just last night, and then was reading this today, this rising. So it just, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Sex trafficking stats. 4.8 million victims worldwide. 3.8 million adults, 1 million children. 99% women and girls. That is not saying that it does not happen to men, but men get exploited or human exploitation. They go through it a little bit differently. It's more so in their labor, okay? Because they have the backs, they have the muscles, they have the brunt, all of that stuff, right? So they use men with metaphor, and that's that. So right now we're talking about this sex trafficking, human exploitation, which again, 3.8 million are adults, 1 million are children, 99% are women and children. Okay, that's worldwide. That's worldwide. In the United States, 15 to 50,000 are trafficked yearly. That was the last reported update. 15 to 50,000. But let me tell you how skewed those numbers are. Because in the same report it says that studies from the Department of Health and Human Services estimate that the total is 240,000 to 325,000 human sex trafficking in the United States. And the University of Phoenix estimates it to be 100 to 300,000. What are the numbers? They're astronomical. They're astronomical, okay? So, with that being said, 53% of all human exploitation is sex trafficking. Women are the main traffickers, with 1/3 of 155 countries. Over 60% of convictions in Eastern Europe and Asia are women as the ringleaders, as the main ones out here suckering our women, children, daughters, sons into these rings, okay? So, y'all gonna do me. They tried to do me just now. But they make it so male aggressive and female like victimized. Like, oh, you know, that's how they present it here for us. It's always the men that are out here doing it, to the point where we women are desensitized to the men. We don't even want to look up at them when we walking down the street and they trying to get our attention, because we think that they trying to holler at us, and we want to work so hard to be goddamn single and fucking miserable while we single. Talk about we happy, but we work so hard. And I know, because I used to purposely ignore people, knowing good and well I heard them, but because I did not want to be bothered with the process of them potentially taking their shot and me having to say no or shutting them down, and just even I didn't want to go back and forth with that banter at the time. That's what I did. So I know that that's what y'all do. I know that that's what we do. I have girlfriends that we talk about shit. Like, I know that that's what we do. So I'm saying we've been so desensitized to think that women aren't going to do the same thing. Busta Star would never set me up. What? What a desperate person won't do. Desperate for money. Desperate for whatever. What a desperate person won't do. You desperate for love, this person's desperate for money, and somebody just told them about to come up, and all they got to do is get a girl to show up at this location, and the rest is taken care of. They're called recruiters. They get you in. They suck you in. They suck you in by exploiting your desperation, making you think it's something better on the other side. Let me read it. Where is this one that I said? What? It's called the push-pull factor. That's what they use, the push-pull factor. Push being things that make you migrate, change your area or your direction. I inserted change of area or direction because it distracts you from what you already was doing or whatever. Example, unemployment, natural disasters, things of that nature, right? Things that make you migrate or move. You know, sudden breakups, simple shit like that. You know, because some people, you know, all of a sudden they break up with somebody, they don't know what the fuck to do in the world. They're fucking lost. They have no idea. They never knew what they was doing before they met this person, apparently. So, anyway, then you got the pull factor, which is things that draw you in. So things that want to make, you know, the carrot on the stick. You know, carrot on the stick. Oh, you know, here it is. This is what you want. This is what you want. Example: job opportunities, romantic relationships. The American dream. Y'all, that was in the article. I ain't add that one. I didn't add that one. They use the American dream as an exploitation factor to pull you in and traffic your ass. And traffic your ass. To the point where you traffic so much, you work to be the bottom. It's a term. They call it the bottom. You working to be the bottom, which is supposed to be like the highest rank within the organization. Like, y'all, it's a whole organization. It is a whole organization. I'm sure y'all know that, but no, like, it's a whole real organization. They have a whole hierarchy, chain of command, and all of that. All of that. All of that. Your neighbor, your auntie, all of that. Somebody has been grooming you for this day. Yeah. Yes. 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 Somebody you hold so high, so near and dear is grooming you to be fucking trafficked. That's the reality of the world that we live in right now. They say they're exploited to leave positions of security. They exploit these desperations to leave positions of security. For you to then be exploited for whatever they need, whatever they want. Just think about that. you thought it was gonna be so much better on the other side. Cause this one person fucked you over so bad. So here comes this person smiling in your face, presenting all the things, cause you told them everything. You dumped it all in their lap on the first day. Told them everything. Dumped it all in their lap on the first day, so they know all the ins and outs of how to get into your mind and get into your system and how you function and navigate you right to where they need you. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, they say they prostitute people, you know, through all forms of prostitution, right? But of course, through online platforms. Craigslist, Facebook, Moco Space. I didn't even know Moco Space was still a thing. Anyway, yeah, all these spaces, this is what they use. So I want y'all to peep game. I want y'all to peep game how y'all make it so simple for these people. They don't even gotta do much investigation to get to you. They don't gotta do much of nothing. And I'm about to show y'all how y'all make it so simple. So we all want to get after the bag. We want to get our bag. We want to get our bag. We want to get our bag. And these days, the quickest way to get a nice come up, because that's really what the quickest way to get a nice come up is to go viral real quick, right? Shoot you a video, going viral, or get your child doing something, whatever, and hopefully go viral. So y'all put everything out there. Everything. No filters, no nothing. Y'all don't care about what's in the background, exposing nothing. Y'all don't care. Okay, and you do it all with the hopes and anticipation that there's gonna be a check attached to the back of this fuck ass video that you made. Okay. So once y'all do that, these folks use these social media platforms to get their victims, to get their whomever. Okay. There's ones that's been groomed into it. There's ones that voluntarily go into this shit. Okay? Ask their boyfriend, husband, whoever they know, uncle, whoever, hey, yo, listen, put me on the game. Let me get in there. You know what I'm saying? So you putting out these videos, you doing all this provocative stuff, or even if it ain't provocative, yo, can I tell y'all, once upon a lifetime, a few years back, me and my homegirl walking down the street, we left her house and was walking 4 blocks, left her house to go to another friend of our house to go pick something up to go back to our house. Took the walk there, laughing, kiki in the hallway, all right, cool, whatever. On the way back though, we walking and we noticed this white van drive by us. All right, cool, whatever, we walking, talking, but then we see the white van pull up again the second time and the sliding door open. It's one of those white work vans. Boom, bust the side door open. The motherfucker in the front with the window down. They trying to get us to come walk to the van closer. He's trying to course us with all these smiles and nice compliments and all this bullshit. Listen, when we said no and kept walking, all of a sudden we hear the engine rev up and now they on our ass. They trying to fucking yap us up. They trying to yap in the middle of the day, y'all. In the middle of the day. And no, we wasn't out there with no tight clothes on or dressed provocatively or anything like that. Niggas, it was the weekend. We just had on like sweatpants and t-shirts. It was the fall time in New York. Like, no, these motherfuckers is out here hitting us, and that was years ago. So think about it now. Think about now when you just putting all these videos out and doing all of this, showing whatever, talking about, oh, it don't matter what I have on. A man's supposed to respect woo 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 woo. Okay, that's cool. A man gonna respect it, but what about that bitch? Oops. What about her over there? Is she gonna respect it? Or is she gonna smile in your face and make you think it's all so sweet? You just kick it with her. You stick with her. You gonna get the bag. You get this money. And all of a sudden, y'all out doing tricks at a hotel. Oh, girl, don't worry. It's only a couple times a month, couple times. And all of a sudden, y'all on a plane going to a whole nother country. But don't worry, because y'all getting the bag. Y'all getting the bag. So don't worry about it. Then y'all get to this country. And it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers that you ain't even think you was gonna see on the other side. And now they got you over there doing some shit you ain't never even thought to imagine you was not okay with in the first. But oops, I was getting the bag with my friend, my sister. We was only making videos. So I'm just saying, that's like the quickest way they get into us. You know what I'm saying? They get to us women and the children, because y'all putting y'all children out there. Y'all putting y'all children out there trying to ride their talent, their gifts, their whatever, their face, their whatever. Oh, that is a whole other discussion. But like, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. So don't be surprised when you see all these random OnlyFans pop up, or a friend of yours is doing an OnlyFans and she's trying to play it to you like, oh yeah, girl, I'm just getting this bag. It ain't nothing. We only doing this and That's them. They be forced to do that shit. I'm hoping, I really, 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 really hope y'all are grasping the severity of how women are serious business. Big money, baby. Big money. So yeah, now your friend in there, now she in there, and because she trying to work so hard and I get ravaged by any, every, and whom, and what, and where, she gotta work to be the bottom chick. The bottom chick don't get ravaged like that. Apparently, that's what we read in the article, they say. Let me not forget about the supporters. The folks that's gonna bandage your ass up after, you know, you all bruised and marked up and beat scratched up or whatever the case may be. Who gonna bandage you up, doctor you up, put you in a hotel for a couple days because, you know, your family can't see you right now because whatever. Let's not forget about them. Let's not forget about them that's gonna get the tickets. Don't worry about it, it's already paid for. Don't forget about them. Them the one out there too. Could you imagine if shorty that we saw last night ran into some motherfuckers that's with this shit here? Could you imagine? Women are the top fucking recruiters. They the main ones, y'all. It's not even the men. It's not even the men. They said we got this female victim, male aggressor mentality in the United States. To the point where even if a female was to do some old shit, a female that went and got convicted for this shit in the United States and went to court and all of that shit, over 100 some odd cases or whatever, fucking walks. Because it couldn't have just been her own will and her own thought to just do it. No. No. It was him. It was the he. It was the he that was in the background that was making her. He coerced her to do all of that. He put the gun in her head and made her do that. No, she ain't walk up to them all willy-nilly and was like, yo, I'm trying to get this bread with y'all. No, she ain't do that. Somebody shared a post on Facebook today. See what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff is coming today, so I have to talk about it. Like, I have to speak about it. A post on Facebook today with a picture of a child in a onesie, and the child had probably like maybe 4 or 5 years old. Picture of this child in a onesie, and in the back of a car seat, you know, freely in the back of a car seat with a speak up, and the caption says, does anybody know whose child this is or where the parents are located? I found this child wandering around the back of my apartment building and I'm unable to locate his parents. It's a post on Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck? What y'all be doing that y'all don't be knowing your child left the household and is wandering around in the back of the apartment building. Like, I just, okay, y'all take showers. Okay, you're like, I get that. But what? What? You don't know. You don't know you left your child in the back seat and went inside the house. You didn't realize that your crying child wasn't with you. What? I saw that post today. And then found out like an hour or two later because I inquired and I'm like, hey, did anybody locate the parents of this? Because there had been a time since the original post was made. So I'm like, did anybody locate the parents, or, you know, like, what came of this? Oh, girl, come to find out, the post was edited. It was a scam. A what? It was a what? Yeah, girl. Okay. I'm like, let me. And then, like, another hour or so goes by, and Shorty messaged me back and says, girl, why did somebody else share the same? Another person trying to use the same scam. Now, I don't know. Same picture and everything. Let me just put that in there. Same picture and everything. And I am going to include the article in the description of this live right here, too, once we're done. By the way, you go ahead and like this, share this, even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it, share it, and subscribe. So, but yeah, she gonna come back and tell me somebody else is using the same, and she screenshotted and showed me somebody else using the same picture, same But what scam is this, y'all? What scam is this? That we using missing children to attract people to do what? To do what? That baby missing, and the people that got that baby hacked into that account and is going ahead and telling everybody it's a fucking scam. It got to be. It got to be. Cause what other sense, y'all? What other sense do it make to literally say, anybody know whose parents this is? This child, I can't locate this child's parents. Now, oh, if you find this child, I'll pay you whatever. There's no incentive to look for this child other than we just can't find their parents. But then to turn around and say, another account comes in and says, oh, nah, disregard that, it's a scam. And then another person shares it, and then somebody else comes in and says, no, disregard that, it's a scam. Y'all, I just told y'all they use Facebook. Please wake up. That shit is disheartening, yo. Cause we so headstrong on not wanting to fuck with a man and not needing a man and not wanting a man because we can't do whatever we want to do and we can't wear whatever we want to wear and don't tell me about my child type shit. Like, we could, even if somebody wanted to help that child and took that child in and their parents found out, it is possible that they could be cussed out, sued, and all types of stupid shit. I really do not want to cry right now because what the fuck? And y'all not gonna disrupt my day, but that shit is so heavy. That shit is so heavy. But y'all keep posting. Y'all keep sharing these oh so cute pictures of your baby in front of your house with your house number on there and shit. in front of their school with the school name and shit. Where you work at, pictures with your badge on, and all of that. They just know where to get you, what shift you on, what fuck. Like, yo, we make it so easy. We make it so easy. We make it so easy. And this is why I struggle with even being on social media for anything. For anything. We got 2-3 businesses, mostly run on social media. I am at a point where I'm about to hire for help because I don't want to bother. I don't want to bother. It ain't gonna be that easy to get me. It ain't gonna be that easy to get us. Not none of mine, not none of ours. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't. And it's crazy because, like, we want to date, you know what I'm saying? Like, as people in general, you know, we want to date, we want to find love, we want to be available, whatever, but we don't do no type of preliminary work to figure out the type of person you are about to invite into your environment or the type of person you're going to see in their environment. And even me, I got to be accountable for that too. Because even before I met my husband, I used to feel a lot safer inviting people to my environment because I felt like I controlled my environment. It didn't matter what size they were, if it was a big motherfucker or whatever, or if it was 2 people coming, it didn't matter. I was in my environment and I controlled it, and that's where I felt safest. That was the delusion that I had in my head when I was in the most dangerous situations. The most dangerous situations. Because I've invited random people to come into my space, and they might have been bigger or stronger than me. And granted, I may have felt like I controlled the environment, but that didn't mean I controlled that person's mind or their movements. I'm so glad that I snapped out of that shit. Snapped out of that shit. Y'all got to really evaluate how y'all move. Y'all gotta really evaluate how y'all move, how y'all think. You gotta be open to these new ways of thinking, because that old way of thinking in this new society, you're gonna get yourself caught out there. You're gonna find yourself caught out there. Ain't nobody gonna be able to help you. Nobody, no being. Women are serious business. Women are serious business. There was an influx from 2016 to now, to 2021, pardon me. There was an influx from the 14.8, from the 4.8, pardon me, because I wrote that down too. But it went from 4.8 million to 24.9. 4.8 million worldwide sex trafficking cases to 24.9. That's 20 million more cases, y'all. In 5 years. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please. I can keep talking about this, but I want to know what y'all think in the comments. How do you think? Or what can you change about what you do to be in a better position to not be caught out there? What's something that you learned just now that will have you thinking differently for the future? I want to know. I want to know. I would love to know. And I would love to speak with anybody I want to talk about. Peace, y'all. It's been a great space speaking with you. Y'all stay dangerous.